What's up, y'all? Sefu here, coming back with another meta shakeup build, and this is the new Poisonous Concoction. So I play Poisonous Concoction. Can't remember what league when it was really popular, one of the most popular builds, and I played as a cultist, and it was an insane build. And now we have something that I feel is comparable, and it is Poison Blade Vortex Pathfinder. And as far as damage and tankiness, it feels very similar. I think Blade Vortex even does even more damage in a mapping setup. And my gear right now is not great, but the cool thing we're doing here is we're using Soul Thirst, so this build can go extremely fast with Pathfinder and the new flask effect duration. Stacking all these flask effect duration, you can get some really high speed on this. So let's see how it goes, right? Probably one of the fastest builds I played. The thing about this build is it's a lot of key management. But once you get it going, you always want to try and use Plague Bearer first, so you can get your withering stuff up. And it's not a really great map right now, but nice. And vulnerability mob. Pathfinder is really interesting right now. The new flash changes. And poison proliferation is good. As you notice here, I don't have any curses going. And I'll show you it has pretty good single target damage on bosses. Assassin's a little bit scary. You don't know, they're unpredictable. Might one-shot me for no reason. This is nowhere near close to max damage because, for example, I can't use Malevolence yet, so I don't have enough energy shield and mana. It just literally dies instantly. It's insane. With pretty much no gear whatsoever. Imagine you juice the gear up on this, you're gonna be running through the map, just everything exploding instantly. It's like a cheap Cold Blade Vortex. So, is it such? Might die here, so be careful. Scary. Not the easiest build, but very strong. Jesus, what is happening on my screen right now? You need to get out of here. You need to go, bro. Like, God touch Legion Mob. Thanks. Not spell suppress cap, about 75%, but almost. Can I enter? The cool thing, going, cool thing about going Poison Blade Vortex is that you get Plague Bearer, which is pretty cool. Just massive poison damage. You know, opposed to putting, 50 divines or more into a Cold Blade Vortex, you could put nothing, absolutely nothing in. Like Poison Blade Vortex, very cheap, tanky. Oh no, not a Soul Eater mob, bro. Okay, back to the Legion that we were at. So, there's a bunch of cool tech going on that goes into this, and I'll explain the choices that I made. So, poison does 300% increased damage, and the reason I did this is because of the poison proliferation. I figured, well, if I have 10 stacks of Blade Vortex, it's going to be a big initial hit. So, and that poison has a chance to proliferate and do even more damage or whatever. And then, poison inflict deals 20% damage faster. That's just mandatory. And then, enemies poisoned by you cannot deal critical strikes. That is one of the most broken masteries I've ever seen. So, extremely, extremely powerful. Can't believe that's a mastery, and it's really good. And then, okay, we're grabbing our skill effect duration wherever we can get it. Get a lot here. And then we get this one. This one's really important, 5% chance to, get 15 wither debuffs instead. I figure, well, we're using withering steps, so that has a chance. Every time a wither is being applied, there's a chance there. Every time you apply a wither with Master Toxicist, Nature's Reprisal, which is only 25%, but if it was 100%, that would be, freaking amazing. The build would just be insane. And then, I was debating, because a lot of these masters are good. 1% life per wither debuff on each enemy you kill is pretty nice recovery. And then deal 10% more KS damage is also really nice. So it's really cool. Look at that, we get 14% curse effect, very strong. There's so many more things I want to get. I need so much more passive points, and I just hit level 80 on this video. So there's so much more damage, and that's not including if you want to swap into a cluster rule and just get, you could get upwards of, 10 to 20 million damage, probably, depending on your gear. And it's a really fun build that uses Soul Thirst, and just the mapping is just great. And I'm running maps without any curses right now, and you saw how fast I killed the boss. Bosses just melt instantly. So I can imagine on a min-max setup that this build will be very nice for mapping. Very, very nice. Cheap option if you want to get in a Blade Vortex. With each level, the longer you play it, the stronger it gets, and it's really cool. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. If you want the POB, let me know. And peace out.